Hello everyone, my name is Anna. Anna, welcome back Health Fitness 1047. I wish you a nice day. Here is main news. Let's see then.
J. Daniel Atlas, magician, emphasizes the principle, in the world of magic, everything that disappears will return. He and his teammates reappear. They call a stranger onto the stage to perform a disappearing trick. Amidst the fun, information is gradually revealed. The old horsemen have given up or died. At least died in the eyes of the speaker because reality is too harsh. Then, the new team is assembled to perform a super trick, steal the heart diamond, a diamond of great historical value. But the goal is not just money, but to expose the global money laundering crime of the Vandenbergs, who sell diamonds for war, human trafficking, and terrorism. The saying, if you want to defeat the devil, don't cut off his hand, take his wallet, is a unique approach, using reverse deception to defeat the bad guys with their own greed. A group of magicians, though just artists, decided to confront a global criminal network using skill, intelligence, and teamwork. Have you ever wondered what happens behind the smokescreen of a magic show? Behind the applause, the lights, and the laughter, is there a much bigger game going on, where the trickster is the only one who dares to expose the truth? Today, we are not talking about magic as entertainment. We are talking about magic as a form of protest, about a group of people who use trickery to fight back against the trickster world. In the world of magic, anything that disappears can reappear. But what if magicians no longer perform on stage, but step into the shadows to challenge the real power that controls the world? J. Daniel Atlas returns with a familiar smile and an opening line that gets the room buzzing. Who wants to see a magic trick? But this time, what they are about to disappear isn't just a rabbit or a stick. But it is the most valuable diamond in human history, the heart diamond, a sparkling heart covered in blood, war, and sin. Henley Reeves stepped onto the stage. The air was still filled with lights and applause, but amid the laughter, a secret was hidden. She invited the audience up, prepared a familiar routine. Disappear in 3, 2, 1, and that was when the real plan began. Behind the scenes, stories no one saw. Why not call the old horsemen? They're dead. Dead? No, just dead to me. They gave up. They withdrew when it became too real. In a world of illusion and deception, there is an inescapable truth. The real power is not on stage. But behind the scenes of this world, the oligarchs, the families that launder money through diamonds, finance wars and human trafficking. The Vandenbergs have used the heart diamond to launder billions of dollars through cold-blooded transactions, from weapons, drugs to modern-day slavery. And now the magicians have decided to steal it, not for money, but to end a chain of evil that has lasted for generations. Atlas says in a low voice, if you want to defeat the devil, don't cut off his hands, take his wallet. A half joke, half serious, but the philosophy of the group's actions, to bring down the system by attacking the root, greed. Not with fists, not with the law, but with a magic trick. An elaborate, trap-filled trick, where every move, every glance, every word, has been calculated in advance. Jack, thought to have disappeared, suddenly returns, rushing in at the most dangerous moment. Let's save some people, a short sentence, but a testament to what the horsemen always believed. In a grand magic show, the most magical thing is not the trick, but the trust. Henley glanced at the audience. Stop fanboying now. Go, Merritt, in his usual playful tone. The gummies are starting to work. But it was he who kept his spirits up when things started to go wrong. A magician who was good at hypnosis, but also someone who had the ability to see through people's hearts. Somewhere in the darkness, Thaddeus appeared. The one who was once an enemy, now like a card being arranged back on the board. "My horseman," he said, as if it had all been planned. And then, the fateful moment arrived. 8 magicians. One show. One diamond that could bring down a global criminal empire. Would they succeed? Or would they be the pawns wiped out in a game their enemy had been playing all their lives? June let out a breath that made the team laugh. 8 magicians against a global criminal network. I liked the odds. But this was no joke. This was the moment of truth. In a world where lies were the norm, where all beliefs were controlled by media, finance, power, it was magic that reminded people of the truth. Because magic was more than a trick. Magic was the art of making believe. The only way left to catch the powerful off guard. To blind those who thought they had seen everything. Are you ready? Always ready. The door opens. The familiar mantra rings out, "Open Sesame." A magic show begins, not just for entertainment, but to overthrow the system. And that's when the real magic begins. A diamond disappears. An underground empire is stolen in broad daylight. Tycoons collapse without understanding who did it. No guns, no war, just magic. No one knows where the group is. No one knows their true identities. They could be anyone, the person next to you on the train, the cashier, a street performer. Because magic doesn't die, it just disappears, and waits to reappear for one last miracle. Want to see a magic show? Count down. 3, 2, 1, boom. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you also believe that, in this world full of lies, the truth can be hidden in a top hat and an old deck of cards.